Okay, I wanted to share with you some of the new products that we've gotten into the store that I'm particularly excited about. You guys already know that I'm really into the Pentel Caddy pocket brush pen. And in that same series, they've come out with a gel pen in 0.7. It's available in those same three colors of gold, mauve, and cherry blossom. The idea behind this whole series is, sorry, I'm shedding. Okay, the idea behind this whole series is that everything's designed with like beautiful penmanship, beautiful lettering, especially it was designed with the idea of like being able to create beautiful Japanese characters, kanji, in mind. I find it just a charm to use because it's nicely weighted down at the bottom. I just, like, it just glides. It's really hard to explain. The ink is like so juicy. The body itself is so comfortable and beautiful that I'm really loving it. And I usually am not a huge fan of 0.7 pens. So for me to really like this pen, like I think it's a really good pen. So the other thing in that same series, which is very unique because this is, with the same body colors, is a mechanical pencil, but it's 0.9. The lead that it comes pre-filled with is 2B, so that means it's a softer lead. So why is that important? Let me kind of get into that. So you know on the lead scale, as you go toward H, the lead is getting harder. As you go toward B, it's getting softer. When the lead gets softer, more lead is coming out. Like, so if you were comparing two people that had the exact same pressure as they write, but someone was writing with the hard lead and someone was writing with the soft lead, the person writing with the soft lead is going to get darker lines. The person writing with the hard lines, their lines are going to seem softer. The lead is going to actually break easier. And that's kind of counterintuitive, but when the lead is softer, even if you're pressing harder, more lead is coming off instead of the lead being real brittle. Does that make sense? Of course, it's complete preference, but this pencil has that soft 2B lead in 0.9, and excuse my handwriting, and it's got that softer lead, so you know your lead is less likely to break and you're more likely to create beautiful characters. So if you're someone who likes, and of course you can refill it with any lead density you want as long as it's 0.9. You know, it is a very beautiful pencil in the gold, again the mauve, or the cherry pink. But if you're someone who likes a 0.9 pencil, then I think you would really like this series. Let's see if you get a different diagram for, oh yes, so these, I don't know if you noticed these, but these are actually like to get you warmed up using the pencil. They're like telling you what to draw before you get into your characters, which of course most of you probably are not going to be writing Japanese characters. You get the idea. Yeah, that's the addition to the Pentel Caddy series, which I really think is beautiful. And then this pen is a very inexpensive, interesting brush style pen. So this is actually like, this is like a felt tip brush pen basically, although I think, if I'm correct, technically I think that even though they're called felt pens, a lot of them are plastic. So this, let me see if I can I show you where's the camera? Okay, so you can see the tip, and then so you get the variation in thickness depending on how light or hard you press, just like you would with a brush pen, only it's like the convenience of like an inexpensive felt pen. It is water-based ink. This is called the Fude Touch Sign Pen. I'm pretty sure it's Pentel. Yes, okay. I haven't lost my mind. Okay, so it's available in red, black, gray, and let me swatch that for you. I know some people prefer the spelling, but anyway, that's your gray swatched. This is your orange. I think I'll just swatch some of the more rare colors. Okay, so this one's kind of cool because it's yellow ochre. It's kind of a, you know, a gold color. And I just want to show you how there's variation. You can be very light and you can get heavy. And it's, you know, a nice sturdy tip when you do that. So hope this is the brown. I know browns can really vary in lightness and darkness. The purple, or actually it's violet, is very deeply colored. I like it a lot. Are you still seeing this? Oh gosh, I feel so bad. You have to look at my ugly handwriting. This one's not gonna show up on this yellow paper. I'll like move it close to, because it would look nice on white. Actually, I had a really interesting, I wonder if this, so this one I think is sky blue. I love the shade, the sky blue. I feel like this is this is the similar, you know, Uni Ball, their sky blue is like this. It's like blue with like, you can really see, I feel like, a hint of green in it, and I like that in a sky blue. It's more like turquoise. This is just plain green. You know who uses these pens pretty beautifully is, oh, I'll find her Instagram account and put it below, but her name is Ina. I think she might live in the Philippines if I'm correct, but now that I've said that, I think I'm probably embarrassingly wrong. But anyway, she has the most beautiful Instagram account. She actually shares in one of the Midori forums on Facebook all the time. And just her lettering is so beautiful. But she sometimes uses these. She also uses the Kuretake pens, which we will be stocking soon. Do not worry. Just be a little patient. But I love her examples when she uses these because I can't, you know, write like she does. I wish I could. The pink, I think, is just bold and beautiful. So I like to kind of show you the variation and how you can press and you're not, you know, damaging your nib. It's meant to do that. So I just think this is a really lovely, basically felt brush pen is what I would consider it. Okay, so that's fun. That would be fun for art projects and art journaling. This is a little bit old news, but I've never talked about it. Kuretake is available in red now, which is still erasable lead. It is 0.7, and actually we have both red and blue lead to refill this. So if you like using the Kuretake and colored leads, you should give this a try. And then the regular Kuretake is available. Remember, these are Japanese market. Is finally available in the Japanese market in 0.7. I think it maybe has been available in 0.7 in the American market already for a while, but these are the Japanese market pencils. Like I said, so the Fortia is not brand new to our store, but it is like relatively new. I can't remember exactly when I put it up, but it's really worth mentioning because this is a very nice, very pretty ballpoint pen in, I feel like, a very reasonable price for what you get. Like a lot of times these pens like of this caliber are more like in the $20 range, and this pen is definitely less than 10. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but can you see me? Okay. There's a little bit of a, like, how do I explain this? There's a little bit of a bounce or a cushion when you're writing, which I really like. I just think this pen is a pleasure to use, and I think it's really exciting for the price point. And I also think the color range is really nice. People who like more like pastel colors, people who like more bold colors, and then this brown, which like usually you don't think, oh, brown, exciting, but I feel like it's beautiful, this tea brown barrel. So anyway, okay, that's enough about that. It's just like, if you like, you know, zebra ballpoint, if you tend to like zebra ballpoint pens and you want a more like elegant professional looking pen, or you want a gift for someone, this is a good option. We now sell friction stamps. There are more designs coming eventually. They've had a shortage, I think, in Japan of these lately, but we've got a bunch of different ones. My favorite one, well, I'm not gonna tell you my favorite one. Is that weird? Okay. Suddenly I got shy about telling you what my favorite friction stamp was. Okay, we'll just let that go. Let me see what else is in my bag of tricks here that I wanted to talk to you about. Okay. Oh, yeah. That 0.9 pencil I showed earlier does have an eraser. And the Pentel Caddy pen has a refill also. KLR7, it's right here, but I think it's also available in blue, but I don't know why it says Hyper G refill. There must be crossover. Yeah, XKLR7. Yeah, so you can refill this one in black or blue. Okay, sorry, had to catch up on all other stuff. Let me show you the friction. I think in here I have the friction stamp. Ugh, just a bunch of pages of me playing, apparently. Oh yeah, here we go. I was like swatching them. So there are your friction stamps. They're really good for your day planner, although I feel like I had to practice with them. Does that make sense? Because like you can see, like this looks better than this. So a lighter touch tends to be better for the friction stamps, in my opinion, and they do erase. Would you like to see? Okay, I'll just take the swimmer and I'll erase him. See? They erase. And they erase just from this end. Of course, there is the friction eraser if you like to have like a bigger separate eraser to use for erasing the friction stuff. Okay, these are, I don't know, I mean, they're maybe a couple, maybe a month or 2 months in the store now, but I don't think I'd ever mentioned them before, and I really like them. These are the pre-fill singles. So this is not just a holder, it comes with pre-fill ink in it, and of course can be refilled with any of the pre-fill inks. My favorite, as you guys know, I love the pre-fill purple color, and of course like you can refill with all the sizes of the pre-fill too. So even though this comes pre-filled with 0.5, you could still like put like the 0.7 purple or something in it, or any color. So you could, like if you really like the pink barrel but you want to refill it with black in any size, you can totally do that. So I've been really liking these. I like their slim profile because they fit really nicely in the zip pocket of my Midori Traveler's notebook. So I feel like they just, because they're super skinny, I like them. They're skinny like the Uni Style Fit singles. Now, speaking of the Uni Style Fit singles, we now have these holders. Let me see, there should be a pink one thrown around here somewhere. Oh dear. Okay. Well, okay, so this comes in 4 colors, but oh, here it is. It's like right in front of my face. Okay, so this is the Uni Style Fit Holder. So this does not come with ink in it. You have to pick an ink, just like with the Uni Style Fit shells. This just happens to be a holder for one. But why this is nice is you can, if you really like, say, this sleek, you know, skinny black pen, you can go ahead and pick any Uni Style Fit ink that you like to put in it. Of course, if you have any of the Uni Style Fit singles that you buy that come filled with ink, you can refill them with any of the Uni Style Fit. So this is just another option if you ever wanted like the single holder barrel. And they're also skinny, just like the pre-fill singles I just showed. Finally, we have Pilot Penmanship Pen. Okay, so the significant things about this are, first of all, it's the cheapest fountain pen we've ever carried. It is a fantastic, if it's like your first time to try fountain pens, you really don't know if you're gonna like them, this is a fantastic one to try. It comes with an ink. The cool thing about it, I think, is the tip size is extra fine, which if you compare an extra fine, so most of the Japanese nibs are fine or medium, but you always, well, not always, but with a lot of the fountain pens that are not Pilot Japanese fountain pens, you would add like a size onto it, if that makes sense. So like a Japanese fine, if it were here, it would be more like an extra fine, and a Japanese medium would be like a fine. Okay, does that make sense, or have I totally confused you? This is a Japanese extra fine, which, so it would be like an extra fine if you compared it to like US stuff. So, oops, let me just give you a writing sample here, because I always forget, like whenever I'm showing fountain pens, I forget to show their writing samples, which is lame. Okay, so the cap does fit on the end. Doesn't look like it will, but it does. And he kind of looks like Darth Vader a little bit. Anyway, I'll give you a writing sample here. Sorry, it takes a long time for the ink to flow down to the nib. That's why I'm taking a while here. Okay. Can you see that? Oh yeah, so you know, I love this because it's extra fine, but I do want to express, for those of you who really do not like the really fine tips, this would probably not be your thing. But if you're somebody who's interested in fountain pens, but you're concerned that fountain pens lines tend to be thicker and you don't think that that would be your thing, this would be such a good pen to try, because again, the price point is quite low. It's just such a simple pen, which you can, you know, refill easily with cartridges of many different colors, by the way. Oh yeah, I really like it. Yeah, yep, it's a good one. Okay, well, oh, and the lid screws. Okay, so I hope that you've seen something new to you here. Most of these products are pretty new to our store. Some are brand new to our store. If you have any questions about them, please let me know. Your questions usually help me to learn more about the products myself, so I do appreciate them. Have a great day. Bye-bye.